Hey, what's up guys, this is Chucky Boy and I'm going to show you how to wire trailer tow lighting onto your late model Hyundai Tucson. This particular model is a 2017 Value Edition, and I'm actually removing the wiring system. So what I'm going to do is show you how to remove it, and this is going to be the exact opposite of installation. So hope it makes sense to you. I'll show you what I'm doing, and this should help you out. Let's get to it. Alright, so if you can see, I've already got started. It looks like a lot is done, but this is really easy. So what I've done to make it easy is I've actually done half of the side and the other half is still together. Now what I'll show you is step-by-step process how I did it. So the first thing I did was I went ahead and I removed this cargo cover. This is a larger black piece, it's plastic, it covers your spare tire. Should be a mat on top of there as well, so obviously you'd remove those. Your next step would be to pop this panel off right here. It goes on like this. What you got to do is pop the panels out, which are right inside of here. Right, they're little plastic tabs like this. So you just pop this tab out and they just pop right out. These are pretty self-explanatory. Pop this baby out. Be careful to pull it from the bottom up so that you don't break these trims, these clips like I just did. Once you're done doing that, you would unscrew your panel right there. This complete side panel, go ahead and remove it from here. And there's another screw right there. It's just a normal Phillips. Nothing at all special about that. It comes right out. Now once you've removed that piece, those two screws hold this whole panel together for the most part, right? The first time you remove this panel, it's going to be tough. It's going to fight you a little bit, but trust me, it's not that hard. So this side has been removed already. What I did was I just pulled it out. All you need to do is just get it this far back on both sides, not too far out. You know, you don't need to remove this whole panel because you can stick it's more than enough space to stick your hands back there. Alright, so once you get to this stage, you can put your hands back here. You want to remove the taillight assembly. This is very easy. What you do is you remove this fascia piece, I guess we'd probably remove this fascia piece off. You would just stick a flathead screwdriver right into there. You see the notch? Remove it, you pry it off, and it comes right out. Piece comes off like this. This is the back. They just slide in, so what you gotta do is just pry from here, and then just pull it out. It'll just slide out really easily. Next, you'd want to pull off your whole taillight assembly, and I'll show you how this goes on so you get a better idea of how to take it off. So, your taillight has a nipple, and this nipple is a real son of a gun. It makes it really difficult to take these off. So what it does is it slides in the hole, and then it's just going to be like so. This is not pressed in all the way. It's going to be a lot more firm. Also, there's two screws that are going to fit back there. So what you have to do is you have to pull back on there. See, it's tough. It slides onto this bracket too, and when they put it from the factory, it's tough. So you just got to be patient, but pull back on the headlight. A little bit of plastic force. You know, if you have a plastic pry tool, you can use that. If you could see, I made a small scratch on there, but with the headlight on, I mean, you can't see that at all. So do your best, but don't break these assemblies. I mean, they could be pricey. All right. So once you get that unclipped, it's gonna have a clip like this. It's the back. Once you get this unclipped, then you're gonna want to go in the back. Crap! I don't have a flashlight. You'd want to go back here, and then you'll see all the wiring. You're going to want to unplug them. Fuck. give you guys a good look. And then I'm gonna put the camera down so I can take this apart. Okay, now that I've got that off, I can show you clearly what I just removed. So what happens is this is the factory connector to the taillights. Okay, this is gonna happen on both sides. What happens is when you put this adapter on, this one is plug and play. This one just simply connects to the female adapter, excuse me, the male adapter like so. You have to cut a notch in your boot here to get it through. And you just put this new aftermarket piece and this clip straight into your headlights. Tail lights. So it's no cutting, no splicing, it's plug and play. In my opinion, this was a little more difficult. If it was me, and this was like an older car, cheaper car, you know, I would just go with the splicing and it's much easier. But anyways, nonetheless, this is a good secure connection, guaranteed to last for a long time. You see it has built-in fuses. It's a nice high quality piece here. So they tee off to each other. I'll show you another better visual. See, these two clip on together from your factory taillight and then zoom taillight there. Alright, so from there, I ran it down in the bottom with my trusty drill flashlight. So if you see down there, there's a grommet. I've already popped that out of place now. I've cut a slit in there and I've ran the wires down and to the bottom of the vehicle, to the bottom half of the car. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and down there and show you what it looks like down there. Alright, so there you can see the wires coming down from the grommet. See that? They come straight down here, and they come down to a looks like some sort of personal relay. This thing kind of transforms the power from the other tail lights and sends it back down. Alright, so that's going to be your main box. This right here is my power wire, and this is ran all the way to the front of the vehicle. It's coiled up. Follow it in. It's going to the front of the car. See, it's zip ties everywhere. So that's what it looks like right there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna chop that wire off. I'm just gonna splice it off and follow this wire back to here, and that is where this 4-prong adapter is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just, you know, quickly chop all this stuff off and bring it down so you can see what it looks like. All right. Put it outside. Yeah. All right, guys, I'm back. So, sorry, this is a really shitty video, but hey, I'm getting there. So, I didn't realize that the wires actually went back through the cabin here. So they go back up and through, and then they actually go, I made it go across, and now the rest is actually inside this other side here. So, I hope that you actually got the gist of what we did here. I know it's a little confusing, especially since this isn't a super duper edited video. This is the relay that you're going to use. That's going to separate the power and the modules here. This is all the wirings. And as soon as you plug this into your trailer, you should be blinking. Alright, peace YouTube.